This is something we kind of touched on in Kara's video when we talked about Zlotko, where he was likely working his way up to possibly worse crimes by starting on androids because they were safe to experiment on. In this case, the man abusing the android wasn't impacted by the fact that it appeared to be human, something that, by design, should have made him hesitate at a minimum before harming the android. See, CyberLife makes androids look and sound like humans because it makes getting along with them and integrating them into work and home life easier for humans. We're hardwired to see others that look and sound like us, and to accept them by default into our group because our primitive brains know that numbers increase the chance of survival. Our ancestors would have benefited from having more humans in the tribe to hunt and provide protection. So it's natural that we would identify and work better with androids that look and sound like us than those that are clearly machines. And this cooperative disposition is driven by empathy, the ability to put ourselves in the shoes of others and understand their thoughts and emotions even if we don't have the same life experience as them. That empathy would be the main thing that ties us to the androids, and would be the reason that most people wouldn't just destroy them and might even feel upset if something happened to them. Most machinery isn't that relatable. A car or computer might evoke an emotional response when it breaks, but that is mainly due to disappointment when we can't do something like drive where we want to go or check how many likes we have on our most recent YouTube upload. An android that looks as lifelike as the androids in Detroit, however, would provide a deeper connection because we can more easily relate to it. But not everyone is capable of empathy, or cares about other human beings. And those who would easily hurt and torture androids, like the victim in the first case, would be just as likely to do those things to human beings as to androids. And that's something that isn't really brought up in the game, but would likely be a topic of discussion in real life. If an android lashed out at an owner who was abusing it, there would be some people who would publicly celebrate the android getting revenge, because it would be seen as the human getting what they deserved. In the same way that many of us get that feeling of schadenfreude when we see someone in real life get their comeuppance for treating others like garbage. Think about it. If someone abuses their spouse, children, employees, patients, or any other helpless class, they don't really get a lot of sympathy from others when something bad happens to them. It would be the same thing with androids, with the majority of people being able to empathize with the human-looking beings through pure emotion when given the chance. And I doubt people like the man who abused our prisoner would have a lot of tears shed over their demise.